Good afternoon. Early good afternoon. It's 3:30. I'm home already. I'm just clearing off the videos off my phone. It's filled up, so I actually couldn't do all the videotaping that I wanted to do. So I borrowed, yes, a student lent me her phone, and we continued. I was, it's Friday, not Thursday. I didn't change that this morning. Friday. Cute cat calendars every day. With a sleeping kitten. So my phone is getting emptied off. Hey Floyd, you want to jump up? You can jump up if you're careful. And look out the window. No? Anyway, I'm removed. I have removed the videos from my camera, from my phone. Don't sit on my phone, please. Sit on my phone. Okay, that's done. Yes. So, what happened? I went swimming last night. Cool. I'm getting better and better and better. So now it's not absolutely difficult to do the same number of laps every time. It's easy to do the same number. So I'm going to do the same number for a few more times, and I'm going to up it. Victory. This is sticky. Why is this sticky? It's a little chilly today. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be 11 degrees. Had the sun decided to come up, it would be 11 degrees. As it stands, it's 3 degrees. It's cold, raining, yucky. So it's not 11 degrees, which I dressed for. I dressed for 11 degrees. I went to school in short sleeve. Which works in the morning because I get, very energetic. But when I only had two students in the afternoon, because it was cold and rainy and windy and nobody showed up, I was cold because the room got cold. I wasn't being energetic. We were sitting together and talking. I mean, there was nothing happening. So that's what happened. What happened yesterday? Well, what happened yesterday is a student went in shock after she had a PTSD reaction, post-traumatic stress disorder reaction, and she had it because Nancy didn't react properly when she heard the lockdown notification from our vice principal. And I immediately told my students, this is just a drill. Did you hear her? She said it's just a drill. Don't worry. Nancy didn't tell them that it was a drill for 5-10 minutes. Excuse me. These are immigrants from countries that have, continuous gunfire for years, no matter what time of day. I mean, you don't do that. So this kid went into shock and had to have an ambulance called. Anyway, by this morning she was fine again, and I very calmly asked her, because I didn't say anything. And then I said, how are you? And she said, oh, fine. I said, great. Glad to hear it. And the student next to her, who hadn't been there in the afternoon, was puzzled by the sort of giggles that I was getting from her. And she asked what happened. And I said, well, there was a little incident. We had a lockdown yesterday, and Ellen didn't react properly, or didn't react normally. And she's sort of, and I said, I'll let, it's up to Ellen to tell you. And Ellen told her. And it was all good, and we discussed it, and, and I said, do you think it might be this and might be that? And I'm a rational person. I don't like to, oh, are you okay? You know that. So we had a nice discussion. And in the latter part of the class, after the dictation, we had mock job interviews, and that was great. I actually used my phone to record them, but I only got 2 recorded before it filled up. I wonder why, because I hadn't been unloading it. It's unloaded now. Okay, that's what happened. Got it? And the Leafs won. We've been winning. After wiping out our season, we start winning. So there. So after my students went home, they always go home early, those 2 guys. I was out in the hallway putting things away, getting things ready to go home. And Nancy came by, and she still had like 10, 15 people in her classroom because my students went over to her from the morning, and she had my students. And so she explained herself because she just did not react properly, and she explained how, well, she explained some family history and explained that she doesn't react to those things well. And you never know how you're going to react, which is right. So basically that was how she reacted. Because she didn't have a good, at our break meeting, she sort of almost snapped at me for my way of referring to something. I think she was apologizing, her way of apologizing. Anyway, it's all good now. The student is fine. Her parents are doctors, so her mother was able to check her out as well as the paramedics checked her out anyway. So it's all good and we're fine. Yes. And then the vice principal came to me this afternoon and said that we're going to have to set something up. It is now confirmed. We're going to the location where we're going to. It's an old cobblestoned building. It used to be a monastery. My goodness. I'll look it up what it's called now so that you can have a look at it if you want to. It's really cool. I think that's pretty much confirmed we're going there. So that's exciting. I think it's exciting. What's it called? I'll let you know next time, because I'll remember by then. I'm going to have my coffee now. That's it. I haven't had my coffee. Otherwise, I would remember to tell you. So, after all that, my students left early. I talked to Nancy. I talked to the vice principal. It was still 10 to 3. I said, what the heck? I started getting everything done. I locked everything up. It was 5 to 3. I went, let's head home. I couldn't make a video at work because my phone was full. But this is better. Seeing the view from that other phone, Samsung or something like that, comparing it to the screen on my phone, oh wow. Like day and night. I couldn't, I'm going, why can't I see through this? So different. This screen, unbelievably beautiful. Right? Floyd? She's scratching her ear. This is Floyd. It's beautiful, Monica. Anyway, we're gonna go shopping. Now we're gonna walk around the mall. I don't know if there's any shopping happening. Anyway.